Welcome to DowerChin.com. Today we're going to take a look at a case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. This right here is the Spigen case. This is the Spigen Tough Armor Gunmetal colored case. And as you can see from here, it is not a very thick case, which is all right. And the buttons themselves are completely covered, so there's no gaps in the buttons at all. It looks like it actually fits in pretty tight around the edges because it kind of has an aggressive inner um, bezel there. We have openings up there for the top microphone and ample space for the fingerprint reader and dual camera system. And we have space down here. Looks like a lot of good openings for a headphone, USB-C, microphone, speaker, and S Pen slots there. Inside here we also have a texture area, so you can see it's kind of textured. So once again, it supposedly allows for the phone to sit above the bottom of the case, giving some ventilation room, which is all right. And the cool thing about this case is that it actually has a little thing here, which is a little kickstand. So it's a little tiny kickstand that kind of comes out. It's a kind of a floppy little kickstand, but it's one of those kind of things that gives you something, and it's better than nothing. So let's put my phone in here. Let's see how well it works. Now, my phone does have a membrane style screen protector on, so it's not the tempered glass or anything like that. But it still could be susceptible to cases that are too tight that can lift the edges. Let's see how this works. All right, so I'll pop this in, and there we are. So let's turn the power off here. And all right, the buttons don't bulge out very much, so it's kind of very much on a feel basis. So unlike some of the ones that kind of have little bulges for them, this does not. You kind of have to feel for the edges. The interesting thing is the Bixby button over here has a kind of like a rough texture, which is kind of nice, but unfortunately I don't really care about the Bixby button as much as I do the other ones. So it's kind of a little bit annoying that the texture's on Bixby and not on the power. It would have been nice. So we can see here there's a little bit of lifting of my screen protector. It looks like it has a very aggressive, not a lot of play. It actually almost wraps itself around the corners quite a bit, and it's actually got the top of my membrane coming out as well, which is kind of unfortunate. So I guess I kind of have to. I'm going to try to kind of force it down underneath to kind of get it in, but it's kind of annoying that it does that. So yeah, so you can kind of finagle it back underneath. Now this may wreak havoc with the tempered glass one though, so I don't have a tempered glass one to try out, so I can't say for sure. But if I'm having this kind of weird little thing going on with the membrane screen protector, then you're probably going to have a bad time with the tempered glass. So all right, if you don't have the tempered glass, or you don't really mind this, or even if you don't have a screen protector at all, then it's probably not a problem. So let's take a look at what this thing offers here. See, the openings down here seem to be okay. The headphone area is very wide, which is kind of nice. So if I pull in my old studio bulky headphone jack here and plug it in, it goes in really easily, no problem. It doesn't give any resistance because there's plenty of space for the headphone jack, which is good. So then therefore my new ones, my extension cable here, will go in easily with no problems. That's excellent. So let's see what else we got down here. We have the USB-C charger. So here's the charger cable that came with the phone. So plug this in. Easy, no problem. That does not obstruct the cable at all, which is good news. And lastly, we can take a look at the S Pen area. So what's nice about this is that the S Pen area, it curves outward, so it doesn't obstruct it. So you have a nice easy access to it. So I can kind of easily just, even my thumb, not having to fingernail it, I can get it out with no problem. So that's excellent. The device itself, it sits flat on the table, so it doesn't wobble in any way. And the kickstand over here comes out. Kind of, once again, it's depending on the phone sits right on it, so it's less floppy when the phone is in the case. And then with it, you can kind of prop it up this way. Now you can't use it. You can't really do it portrait, but you can definitely do it landscape. And because on the one angle, you're not gonna be able to do it on this side, so you kind of have to do it on the left side of the phone on the table. All right. So how much thickness does this add? Let's take a look. All right, the phone itself is 9 millimeters in thickness. And if I put this here, let's see what we got. All right, so we're about 11.85, 11 point, so a bit under 12 millimeters. So it adds a little bit of space there, not awful. All right, so let's see how well it works with the wireless charger. So here is the charger that came with my phone. So let's see if I put it on here, see what happens. All right, so I picked up without a problem. So it did not cause any problems with wireless charging, which is excellent. And there we go. Put that away. All right, so there you have it. A look at Spigen's case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. It is a hard shell case with a flexible interior. It's not bad. The problem though I ran into is that of course it does pinch and can kind of flex out the membrane screen protector I have on here. The buttons themselves are flush, and the only textured button is the Bixby button, which is a bit annoying because this is kind of an important button for the power one, and it's kind of hard to get to because I kind of have to feel around for it. And it's pretty smooth. The openings on here are pretty nice. Kickstand is okay. It's functional. It's not fantastic, but it works in a pinch, and it folds flat into the body. So not terrible, but I wish it wasn't so tight on the edges, so it didn't affect my screen protector as much. All right, so if you have any other questions or comments about the case, feel free to leave some comments. I'll do my best to answer them. So, as always, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.